Hey guys, welcome back to Williamson Bridge Outdoors. Today I've got a little test planned. I went and got a load of gravel, and it's a little bit over a ton. I was going to say 2,000 pounds, 2.16 tons, and I've run into a little bit of a problem though. We may be a problem, may not, probably will be a problem, but we're going to see. But let me show you what that is. So currently, right now, it's still about 18 degrees, and they loaded my truck up with number 57 limestone, and it's froze. So our little test is going to be on the load handler from Harbor Freight, which you can see is in there, but I'm not so sure that this is going to work out too good with it being froze in there like that. So there's a possibility I may be leaving my truck sit here and wait until tomorrow to get this thawed out. It's supposed to be up in the mid-40s tomorrow, but we're going to try it and find out. I don't think it'll move that whole thing because I'd say it's froze around my fender wells and all that kind of stuff, but this thing's supposed to handle 2,000 pounds, and I don't think that it's supposed to handle 2,000 pounds of froze into the back of your truck. So I'm going to try a few things and see if it'll kind of bust apart and loosen up, and then we'll see how that works out. Well, I can't even really explain how well that actually just worked. I had to get those big pieces of ice busted out, and once I got those out of right there at the back, and it kind of let the load hauler do its thing and actually let it slide on the truck bed. I think I called this the load handler, but it's a half-ton truck bed unloader from Harbor Freight. And this thing, I'm surprised the gravel being froze, and it says to put a tarp in the bed of your truck and then take the unloader and roll it out over that tarp, obviously so it has a good slick surface to slide on. So plus, if you had your tarp in the bed of your truck, you wouldn't have this problem. So as you can see, there's some gravel still left in the bed of the truck, which really, that doesn't even really bother me that much, because it just saved me from having to shovel, I mean, over 2,000 pounds of gravel. So I mean, there's probably a couple 100 pounds left in there, but mainly where it was frozen. And got this little section right here, and surprisingly, I mean, the unloader was actually strong enough to break it loose from the ice, but it just left a little bit around the sides. And man, if you had a tarp in there, then you pretty much could just then take the tarp and fold it over and pull that stuff over to the middle and slide it out, and your truck bed would be clean. You wouldn't even have to worry about the residual gravel in there. And like I say, this was 2.16 tons, so a little over 2,000 pounds, and part of it was frozen. And that thing, it moved it out of there. I mean, I'm shocked. It was definitely hard to get started. Like, it was a little bit tough because it was to the weight limit of the unloader. And I mean, it's only rated for 2,000 pounds, and it had over 2,000 pounds in it, plus it was frozen. So that's great. And I think they're about 40 bucks or something. I mean, that's well worth it if you either occasionally haul something in the bed of your truck, gravel or whatever. I mean, keeps you from having to unload it by hand, or at least the majority of it anyways. Still a little bit of handwork, but not much. So the Harbor Freight half-ton truck bed unloader, I like it. Got some gravel to spread, and went and got this for my woodshed that I've been working on. So I'm going to fill this in a little bit and spread it out and get me a nice little base going on, and hopefully be able to start getting my firewood stacked in here in the next little bit, maybe by tomorrow anyway. So yeah, that thing works great. That pretty much sums it up though for the Harbor Freight truck bed unloader. If you like videos like this, click the like button, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks for watching.